Hey, what's up guys, this is Brandon Washington with BWash Media, and today we're back at the Houston Camera Exchange taking a look at my new favorite bag collection, the Manfrotto Street Collection. So as you guys have probably seen from my little intro bumper, that I am a huge fan of the Manfrotto Street Collection, so much to this point that I actually own the backpack version. So I figured I would take this video and actually take you guys through all of the different bags that they offer. On top of that, the reason why I wanted to do this, not just because I actually like this collection, but because with this one collection, they actually hit a lot of the different types of bags that you may be looking for in a good camera bag. So we have a smaller one, a nice little shoulder bag, as well as the backpack. And so I'm gonna break all three of these down for you guys right now. So the first one we're gonna take a look at is the street shoulder bag. Obviously out of the three, this one is the smallest. However, this one is perfect if all you're planning on doing is taking out, a camera body and a lens, possibly an extra lens, because it's nice and small and compact. Now, when you get into this guy, it does have completely adjustable dividers. And so you're gonna get this nice little shoulder strap here. And then you have this entire inside that is completely adjustable. So what I mean by that is you can take these guys out completely and not use them, or you can reassign them based on the lenses or cameras that you're gonna be taking with you. Now, with this guy, it does not have any extra pockets. So you're not really gonna find any zipper pockets on the side. You have like these little bitty small little areas right here that you could possibly throw in an extra battery, but because there's no zipper to protect it, I really don't recommend it. So all in all, I think this one is great if you're just going out to take a couple photos, maybe of the kids, maybe of the rest of your family. But if you're planning on taking any extra gear or you want to take a lot of gear with you, this may not be the perfect one for you. Now, if you are looking for something a little bit bigger, the Street Messenger is perfect. With the Street Messenger bag, you are going to be able to take a lot more gear. And so not only can you take, your camera, maybe a couple extra lenses, but what I do like about this bag here is that it does have a designated laptop slot. And so you're gonna be able to fit up to a 15-inch laptop right inside this bag. If you're trying for a 17, I think you're gonna be pushing it a little bit, but it does have a spot for up to a 15-inch laptop. Now, something that is really interesting, we did just take a look at the street shoulder bag, and so inside this one actually is like a little street shoulder bag. And so it's literally designed the exact same. And so just inside this one, you're gonna have all those same dividers that we just looked at with the other bag, but it does have all that extra room with it being a full shoulder bag to carry things like extra lenses or, flashes. Right here in the very, very front, you're gonna have an entire open slot, good for carrying things like hard drives, pens, and business cards. So, if you are a photographer or videographer who needs to carry just a little bit more gear than what you can shove in this bag here, but you like that over the shoulder feel, this is definitely a great bag. Now, one last thing before we move on, and this is probably my favorite thing. Now, I'm personally not a huge fan of messenger bags. However, this kind of changed my mind, and that is with this accessibility zipper right here at the top. With the accessibility zipper, you have full access to the inside of this bag. So you don't even have to open it all the way. If you're just trying to quickly get your camera out to get that perfect shot, or you need to go in here to switch out your lenses and you don't feel like taking the whole bag off your shoulder, opening it up, this zipper here is perfect. Now, clearly I'm completely biased when I say this, but obviously my favorite of the three is the actual backpack. Now, this one is the Street Backpack. Now, the reason why I like this backpack so much is that it has a lot of features that other camera backpacks just quite don't have. To get things started, all of your camera equipment is going to be able to be located right here in this little bottom section. So if I unzip this little front area here, you'll see that you have a complete compartment devoted strictly to your camera. Now, what I like is that all of these, just like with every other Manfrotto bag out there, is completely adjustable, and you can actually put your camera and lenses however you want in here. The other nice thing about being able to customize this section is as you grow as a photographer or videographer, your gear will change. And so by having a bag that you can customize continuously, you'll be able to keep this bag a lot longer than if you were to get something, a little bit smaller, and if you decide to get like a nice telephoto lens, will no longer fit. With this guy, you can make it fit. Now on top of this little bottom section that's devoted to your camera gear, you also have an entire top section here devoted to accessories. And this is a pretty big section. So you can pretty much fit almost anything in here. Now, just like with the messenger bag, this guy is going to have a designated laptop slot right here at the top. Now, personally, I think this thing can probably fit up to a 17, but it says it'll hold a 15. But this is a little bit bigger than the messenger bag. So I will say that, you know, if you have a 17-inch laptop and you're kind of on the fence, your laptop might fit. Now, the feature that really made this bag stand out for me was the fact that, yes, it is a camera bag, but it doesn't always have to be. So if there's a situation where you want to just use it as a normal backpack, this bag has an awesome little feature added in. So back inside the camera section here, I mentioned earlier that you have this little divider section built in and that it is customizable. However, it is also completely removable. And so what I mean by that is if I lay this bag down, I can actually take the entire camera divider piece out of the bag. So just like that, the entire camera piece comes out. Now I have a completely open area, but there's still a little piece here in the middle that divides these two sections from the top zipper. Well, I can actually unzip this part here, and there's a little zipper in here that I can undo. And now you can see I have complete access to the bag. So what this means now is I can zip this piece back up, and now I have a complete bag that goes all the way down to the bottom. And so it doesn't have to be a camera bag. It can be just a standalone backpack. So picking out the perfect camera bag isn't always easy. I mean, you have a small bag in case you have like a compact type camera, or you have a messenger bag or a backpack that's completely based on preference. However, what I will say is that you want to make sure you get a bag that not only works really well for what you're trying to do, but something that you can also grow with. So if you currently are using one camera body and a lens, and you want to maybe take a chance on, you know, getting a camera bag that fits just that, I would strongly recommend maybe going with something a little bigger. That way, as you grow in your photography and as you grow in your video work and you continue to add more gear to your arsenal, you don't always have to go and buy a new bag every time you buy a new piece of camera gear. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button because it definitely helps the channel grow. And if you're a fan of photography gear and video gear like myself, this is the perfect channel for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will have links to all of these bags down below in the description. So make sure you check that out, as well as links to the Houston Camera Exchange, which is who has helped us put this video on today. But with all this, thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.